I've known Daniel I met him in 2016 when he first came over to compete in the Manx Grand Prix, and we used to run a little scheme then called Back in Newcomer, and Daniel was part of that. And ironically, the chief marshal for the TT Manx Grand Prix, now Jane Corliss, ended up sponsoring him. So I knew Daniel and Helayna right from the very beginning of his mountain course career, all the way through. And that, of course, culminated in his 2024 victory in the Senior Manx Grand Prix. And from that, he moved on to ride in the TT this year. He made his TT debut. And as we all know, unfortunately, he had an accident on Wednesday, the 27th of May. And he sadly lost his life in that accident. I went over to Melton Mowbray, Leicestershire, for Dan's funeral. And when I met Helayna, she said that she very much wanted Dan to complete that lap that he started on May the 27th. And what she would like to do is to bring his ashes over to the island. And then at the end of the Manx Grand Prix week, to complete the lap that he started on May the 27th. That's the background to it, basically.
And how many people do you think are going to be part? Are you going to be involved in the lap as well?
Yeah, well, actually, I'm a travelling marshal for the TT Manx Grand Prix, and I'm got permission to use my travelling marshal bike tomorrow, but I've taken the little bag off the back that's where the pillion sits, and Helayna's going to be sat on the back of my bike, so it's going to be my great pleasure to take her on that lap of the course. And she's going to be wearing a rucksack, and that's going to have Dan's ashes in it, and that's how he's going to get to complete his final lap.
Obviously, on Helayna as well. Tell us about a bit about Helayna and possibly the last few months.
It's the only time I've seen Helayna, well, I saw her once following Dan's accident in the Hale Cafe, and she, as you can imagine, losing your partner is everybody's worst nightmare, and everybody in the motorbike community admires her strength so much, and I think we all have to just try and do our best to help and support her in whichever way we can. She's in a difficult situation because she's got two young children, Joey and Phoebe, and I'm sure now that they're her focus. But right from the very off, Helayna has made it absolutely clear that she wants to do whatever she can to preserve Dan's memory, so that as Joey and Phoebe get older, they can look back and hopefully see how much everybody thought of Dan. And I guess in my mind's eye, what I'm really hoping is that tomorrow, when we meet at the pit lane exit, 10:30, we can get some nice photographs of some bikes. And if people haven't got bikes, maybe they can just turn up and be present and let the Ingham family know that we're all thinking about her. We can get a few nice photographs. And as the children get older, they'll be able to look at those photographs and think, yeah, these people are doing this for our dad. That's what I can see in my mind's eye. But she's for the lap. She's going to be. What I'm astonished about is, with Helayna's consent, with one small comment on Facebook yesterday. I'm having this conversation with you. I think it's in the newspapers. We've had the BBC, Northern Ireland have been in touch. I don't know how many times it's been shared and viewed on social media, but it's an awful lot. And for me, that is quite reassuring, because everybody is thinking of the Ingham family, and this is an opportunity to show that.
And obviously, you've been involved in, motor racing around the Isle of Man for a very long time, and
yes,
you probably something you've experienced over and over again is the motorcycle community here and across as well. It just seems to come together, doesn't it, in moments like these?
Yeah, absolutely, yes. And I was down at the Villa Marina on Monday evening, and we have the Manx Grand Prix presentation there. And the Villa Marina is full of people, and it was an opportunity for everybody to get excited and to show their appreciation of Johnny Stewart's magnificent history-making 4 wins in a week. That was the one side of it. And on the other side of it, motorbike racing is intrinsically dangerous and people get hurt doing it. But when that happens, you don't want people to feel isolated or forgotten about, and everybody comes together. And to see the sort of response that we've had to that single Facebook post yesterday is quite staggering, to be honest. Yeah.
And have you heard of many people yet who are going to be there tomorrow?
Several people have said they're going to be there. One thing that really meant a lot to me is that the marshals from different locations around the course, Emma Limerick is a well-known marshal in Parliament Square, Ramsey, and she said she's going to be turning out with the Parliament Square marshals to wave when we go past. Vicky Kingswood Barras is the sector marshal for the Ballaugh Bridge section. She's turning out with her marshals. People have said they are going to turn out. The weather forecast isn't too good. We'll wait and see. But rain or shine, this is going to happen. But I guess equally important is this is just one way of showing your appreciation. Not everybody can be in the Isle of Man tomorrow. And an awful lot of people have said just because they can't be here, it doesn't mean to say that they won't be thinking about Dan. And whatever they happen to be doing at 11 o'clock, the Ingham family will be in their thoughts.
That's amazing. It truly is.
Yeah.
Is there anything else on tomorrow that you would like to add at all?
Well, I'm grateful to the Halewood Foundation because they've agreed to open the Halewood Cafe behind the grandstand tomorrow. So in all likelihood, we're going to be absolutely soaked through when we get back after this lap. But people are welcome to come up to the cafe and grab a tea, coffee. If anybody's got a bit of time on their hands, we would greatly appreciate any cakes. If anybody can do any baking between now and then. Yeah, we would, and I'm sure I'm obviously saying this on behalf of Helayna. If you happen to be free and in the grandstand area, please come up and let her see lots of people there tomorrow. That would be absolutely tremendous. I have one more point to make about the lap, if that's okay.
That's okay, go for it.
The lap is, because it's sort of sprung out of nothing, let's say we get 40 or 50 bikes, which would be amazing. The lap isn't under the control of the Isle of Man Police Traffic Department. So we can't expect to have any cover at traffic lights and the Quarter Bridge, and there's the possibility that we might get split up a little bit. And so I'm just wanting people to know that it's open roads. We've got to obey all the traffic lights, and I know that's an obvious thing to say, but I'm just saying it. And we'll do our best to keep together. And hopefully everybody comes along and just remembers that. That's important.
Yeah, I think everyone will hope that as many people turn out for Daniel tomorrow.
Yeah, thank you, Darren. Thank you.
Thank you for making it to the end of the Manx Radio newscast. You are obviously someone with exquisite taste. May I politely suggest you might want to subscribe to this and a wide range of Manx Radio podcasts at your favourite podcast provider, so our best bits will magically appear on your smartphone. Thank you.